The 2015 ITM Cup is proudly brought to you by the Tui Brewery.
Afternoon everyone, and really looking forward to this one because this is top v bottom from 2014, but looking at this Wellington side, Ken, this is a totally different outfit from last year, so I think they might give this Taranaki side a bit of a hurry up today.
Goods up his side and May in the front row, Martinga and Reddish the two locks, Fafita, Savia and Shields are back three, Wilson and Bentley in the halves, Treby and Proctor in midfield, Corey Jane, Joe Hill on the wings, Jackson, Garden, Bishop is at fullback in jersey 15 from the Norths club.
Yeah, last minute preparations here, first game of the season, always a little bit extra, the nerves maybe a bit more than they would normally be, but they'll be keen to get out there and put it out on the track.
Graham Marshall and Tatavao in the front row, Thompson and Broadhurst the two locks, Croswell Hall and Yopo Aso the back three, Tahu Riorangi and Marty McKenzie in the halves, Ngatai and Wainui in midfield, Ray and Baker on the wings, James Marshall the captain is at fullback. McKenzie, Ngatai, Wainui's missed out, Kurt Baker, chip and chase over Corey Jane. He gets a bird on it, Kurt Baker, it's a foot race, Kurt Baker, want that ball to stay in the field of play. Ngatai, and just trying to jam Wellington in the corner, Bentley. Ooh, is that an elbow?
Yeah, so you got a AR flag out, so
I'll get it in a minute.
Kurt Baker. Tahudi Orangi, Marshall, Ngatai. Wainui missed out, Marty McKenzie. Now Wainui on the inside. Ball, Charlie Ngatai.
Forward.
so they'll come back to the AR. I think this, for me, Ken, and I hate to be critical, game one at ITM Cup, this is a communication breakdown because the AR's judgment is going to be against Taranaki. Taranaki are in possession of the ball. Chris Pollock said, I'll come back to it. But all that essentially was irrelevant.
So late and no arms, you're talking yellow? I am, yeah. You don't need to look at it?
Ooh, late.
Okay.
No arms.
Yep, I'm
yellow.
entirely in agreement, both of those. Late,
11, eh?
high, it was an elbow.
Kurt! Okay, two counts. It's late and no arms. It's yellow card.
Can you just have a look at them not release that tackle?
I'm doing it.
Treby's flat. Well, they're just trying to drag in Taranaki defenders. Back the right side. Leaning up his side for quick hands for Fita. Shields. One-on-one, Shields with Yopo Aso. He's tackled 5 metres out. Now the pick and go, Reg Goods. They are 1 metre out, Wellington. Shields at the back via Fafita. Down low, he's short. Now they put the power on Wellington. Yes! Well, they've gone left to right, side to side. They've thrown 1 million passes. And a pick and go gets them their first trot. Wellington inched their way forward.
It's once.
Now they go wide. Proctor, Garden, Bishop on the outside. A little dummy of the ball. It's presented and it's through the middle. Joe Hill coming back on the inside. He's 5 metres short. Offloads for Proctor. Spins in the tackle of Marshall. Wellington in very good position to go back to back. It's a short ball, power run from Ben May. Reddish is at halfback. Jonathan Bentley to the line. Couple of decoy runners. Garden, Bishop. They're a chance down the right and Savia for Fafita. What a try, Wellington.
This is the man that created the opportunity, acceleration and not a lot of space. And then they, from here, recycled And went wide right. Players to burn here. Wellington 7-2-6 and Fafita. They're going good, Wellington.
Taranaki looks left and right. He goes to Broadhurst. Thought about an offload in the tackle. The ball goes forward.
Sorry, Brad.
Only needed to make the pass that had been under the post.
Yeah, Carvo on the outside. Comes to nothing though, so good finish. That's the positive for Taranaki and Taranaki fans here at Yarrow Stadium. They've had a strong finish, but they do trail Wellington by 12 points to 0.
Tava. Taranaki have brought the challenge in the second half. The ball's loose on the ground. Tahureorangi
He's good.
trying to tidy up through the middle. Wellington. Kurt Baker.
Come here. Come here.
Someone's in trouble here. Kurt Baker. Oh no.
Listen. Yeah. Be very careful. You're already on a yellow. Okay?
And come away with the penalty.
They're on the board.
Reece Marshall. Blade Thompson. Now they go wide for McKenzie. Wide again for James Marshall. Kurt Baker. One-on-one. Great footwork for Baker. He's tackled 7 metres out. Tahureorangi. Marshall.
Move, Black!
Again looking for forwards. Trying to drag in those Wellington defenders. Thompson. 4 metres out. Tahureorangi for McKenzie. A cut-out ball, Sean White. And now Cody Ray will score. In the right-hand corner, the crowd are on their feet. The hometown scored.
Kurt Baker beat his first marker, and then they recycled. A couple of the big boys trucked it up, and then the opportunity was out wide. The pass was good, and then the last pass, perfect. Cody Ray, great finish.
Brad Shields, the big right shoulder.
Catch yourself lucky.
Took out one of his and one of theirs.
Calm down.
Well, you know what the crowd are asking for, and
Yeah, let me have a look.
James Marshall's got to come a long way and argue the
Tim, I
case
wanna
for
look
his
at
side.
contact on this.
So
Right.
they're going to check it.
There you go. I got it.
You get 6 weeks at least.
This is the angle. Certainly drops the shoulder. Brad
Rob.
Shields.
Rob, what I'm seeing,
Their shoulder don't
clearly
miss,
no
Pod.
arms in the tackle. Shoulder is making head with the head. Shoulder is making contact with the head. Is that right?
Well, everybody's up on
And
their feet. It's harmless
Can you tell me
on
where
this
the contact
occasion,
is?
but the rule's the rule.
Yeah,
The
look,
captain
and-
looks like he's going for 10.
Yeah, and the argument I have
It's all
to
right,
Ken
it's
is
fine.
the
Great.
consequences shouldn't influence the decision. You know, a shot's a shot. And he's got 10 minutes, Brad Shields.
Could be a moment here for Marty McKenzie, a milestone for him. Sitting on 197 ITM Cup points. So we can tick that over now to 200. There's Hussain. Harlow, inside ball. Now Fafita, a little half break from Fafita, offloads on the ground for Proctor. Wellington in a tight situation, trying to do something special. Bentley, inside ball for Joe Hill. He's into the backfield, Hill looking for some support. Show and go, Joe Hill is going to be under the post. What a play from Joe Hill. Sensational.
Look at this defensively for Taranaki. That is the classic yours. And yours, Ken, isn't a great call defensively.
Well, he's run 50 metres, Joe Hill. What a try, KT. (19-11), so they need 2 scores. With less than 4 on the clock. That's a good run. Taranaki, they basically dominated the second half. Penalty here will help. Orman. A bit of ball play from Mitchell Graham. They hit the outside edge. And now Vano.
Yeah, they'll come all the way back.
Goes forward.
So 19-11, the deficit is 8. He makes this, the deficit is 5. They'll receive the ball from the kickoff, so that's the plan. And they'll roll the dice in the closing minutes. Taranaki to look for a miracle finish. First thing is to kick this goal, Marty McKenzie. And he does. The second thing is to retrieve the ball from the kickoff. And then think of something special. Drama and controversy. Mawson now with the last attacking play for Taranaki. Can they get it done? The ball's gone forward off Wellington. Taranaki will have a scrum. They'll have another play. No! The referee says that'll do. The hoot is gone. And 19 points to 14. Wellington find a way to hang on to beat Taranaki. What a game. What a finish.
And there's always a focus on the new kids on the block in the first rounds of the ITM Cup. And for Canterbury, they number just 3, such is the strength of their squad. And even then, Nick Wadahiko, Jack Stratton and Mitchell Dunshee will all have to await a summons off the bench. Dominic Bird, Luke Whitelock, Tom Taylor, Matt Todd all boast All Black experience, albeit brief, and quality support from a brace of Super Rugby exponents, be they Crusaders, Chiefs, or even returning Highlanders in the form of Patrick Osborne and Daniel Lunett-Brown. And 5 debutants for the home side means a new look loose forward trio with Mika Murphy and Adam Knight having their first start, sure to be inspired by the open side James Lenchis going by his Highlanders exploits. Former Marco Kate Whiting gets early action with Josh Renton injured, and rookie first 5 Fletcher Smith got the nod ahead of the more experienced Peter Breen to fill Hayden Parker's vacant 10 jersey. And Moanga gets the game underway for Canterbury, and miscommunication and an immediate penalty for offside. Not the start Otago were hoping for.
Definitely not the start. You've got to execute these kickoffs, get your catches right so that your game can flow. Giving a kick away to Canterbury is not the desired start for Otago.
Not often is there a hush around the stadium. There is at the moment. His accuracy spot on from the word go. Canterbury in the lead by 3.
Sit.
And Drummond impressed me immensely in Super Football this year. Has the ball at the number 8's feet. The penalty given away. Might be a temptation to continue to press. We'll take 3 more points, which would be a gift at this angle. Makes no mistake with that one. 3 more points. The lead is doubled 6-0 in favour of the visiting Canterbury side. Now an advantage penalty within striking distance of the post. Otago can be more adventurous. Coltman keeps it simple. It goes straight. 7 metres to go. Running left. Here's the little probe. Running out of space, almost for the defenders. Bustled into touch with Smith. Back we go for the shot within striking distance. Makes no mistake either. And Otago on the board. Down by just 3. So it just shows how established they are as a province. And that's catch for Bird. He was tall enough without help when they lifted him. He had no contest. Whitelock has a run at the 22, but taken by Lenchis, and He got some help from Adam Knight, who scrambles the ball and wins it for Otago. Mopo follows it up. A half gap, beautifully fed by Smith. Chance in the corner. Over they go. That'll be a try. Jack Wilson. He's just waiting for a ruling, but that was quick hands by the inside backs. Quick hands through the backs. Clearly inside the field of play and clearly a try. My eyes did not deceive me. There's a 5 for Otago.
Yeah, copy. Okay.
Just to put Otago in the lead. It's not easy though. But it's over. And the net result is Otago are in front, 10-9.
Well, tackler!
Bird.
Fine, it's slowing it down.
He's got the strength to look after it. Drummond thinks there's a half gap. He's wrong, because it was closed by his opposite Whiting. Still available to McNichol playing at half. They're pushing on Tokalahi into the 22 with the advantage of a penalty. They can be a bit more adventurous. The knock-on comes, so does the penalty. And that is why Canterbury sneak ahead by a couple, no more, 12-10.
He's free.
Ball Moanga has in between the legs, so ball play will continue. Scrambling defence, Otago effective in disrupting possession but not dispossessing. Whitelock to the deck, Drummond to the right. Straightening up was Thompson and getting almost all the way. The second time he slipped a couple of tackles. Otago on the fringe of conceding a penalty and a try, and Richie Moanga comes up with the points. And under so much pressure, Otago had to relent eventually, and they did.
Well, I'll tell you what, Otago were probably lucky. It was a big scrum by Canterbury, the turnover ball. Thompson was strong. And Moanga, he had a lick. He's not afraid to take the line on. He wasn't held. Unfortunately, Jaden Spence didn't quite get a hold of him, and he's taken a very well taken try. He's a good footballer, this lad. I think we'll see a big season out of Moanga this year.
Apparently he's had a crack at club season and didn't have his knee on the ground at any point, so no tackle affected, not held on to, and Tom Taylor takes 2 more. Gets a smack around the chops, does Whiting accidental, nothing to stop the game for. Ball available, and now they're able to chip in behind. It was the idea anyway. In fact, McNichol just picked it up. Had a little interchange with Goodhue. The line is open. Suddenly, Lynchus comes across and tips him over. But that kick just went slightly astray. Canterbury taking toll. Bird lunging forward, even with his height, can't quite get there. Plenty of numbers to find a gap elsewhere. Good pass from Moanga, and this will be another try, and it'll be Princep with the points, but a pat on the back for all the forwards and backs that took part.
Well, Fettis sort of held off when the kick went. I see him stop. He stopped slightly. He thought the ball was out, and you give these two boys down a small channel a bit of a chance, and they took it. Then the passes, 1, 2, 3, and this guy here, all he had to do was run it in. Well done.
I think you can rack up a 6th too, and you can. Get some support from Leonard Brown. They drive it close to the 22. Otago will be saying, why didn't it make touch? But at least Canterbury have still got a lot of work to do to get closer. Osborne standing upright makes it available eventually. Fennell has played every position in the back line today with the touches he's had. Bird straight into Lynchus, who makes no mistake, and in fact does better than that when they get out of jail. 2.5 minutes of extra time played, but Otago didn't concede any further points. 26 down, 10 down at the break. But it's been hard yakka for the locals. They're within touch. Canterbury look classy as we expected they would. Just right across field there though, Canterbury, no upward progress, partly charged. Otago have it back. Here's a chance for Ensor. This is what we've been waiting to see for entertainment purposes. Now they show real purpose. Smith pops the pass inside. Here's the opportunity for Dictum, and he takes it. That's a try, and that's how they should do it.
It was fantastic. His big legs, I think he only took 2 steps and he was about 10 metres out and he was over.
And that is indeed the result. So 26 plays 17. Canterbury lead, not so comfortable after all. This game far from over. Two hands at the top of the line out from Whitelock, and Todd busts through for now, busts further, over the line, try. Too simple really, but very effective interplay between the forwards. Copybook in fact.
Beautifully brought down by Luke Whitelock, and then the drive slung off the back, good body position, pumping his legs, and a real well taken try by Canterbury. They did it so well. That stuff's pretty pleasing from a coach's point of view when they do that.
This won't be quite so. Watching Tom Taylor kick goals and extending the lead by 33 points to 17. And it's trouble with Thompson at the front. Pulled down by White. Has to let him go. Ball's available. And I think they just interfered with the ball on the ground, and they did.
Put it down.
And a little bit of an exchange of views between Jaden Spence.
It's a costly mistake there for Otago. Just those silly little errors that are costing them again. And now they're down to 14 men.
What a better drive, perhaps. Just a guess. Todd, still linked. Still on the go forward. Still over the try line. And on the scoreboard too.
Once again, just beautifully set up, wasn't it? Off the line out. Taken down beautifully. Got it to the back. Todd tends to be at the back quite a bit and does a lot of work steering this, and then the forwards just took over. Very, very hard to stop, that is. And another well-taken try by Canterbury, proving just doing the simple things right. Get your points.
Dixon, he won't turn the ball over. Too strong on the ground for that. Chance for Faddis. Outside him, Walden, he started it off. He could well finish it. Inside pass. Faddis, that is class. That's quality. That's what they've been looking for.
Well, he did well to keep himself in the play too, Case. He drew Luke Whitelock, Faddis. We see Walden at the start. Beautiful fend, nice and strong. Guys falling off from right, left and centre. And then he was back in the action again later on in the piece. Here we see Faddis passed, kept in the play. Walden did a great job, jumped over top of a guy. But just simple stuff done well. Well taken try, good effort, Otago. He's been good tonight, Fletcher Smith. Case has been pretty impressed. Done simple things well, goal kick well.
Yeah,
yes,
definitely.
Yes, he's kept it alive and he's not held, so that's clever. Good pinch though. And now the counter-attack is on. It's still alive. Otago can control it. No, they cannot. I think for a moment Dunshee was away, but
Lost forward off red.
a myriad of errors will bring the game to a close. The first victory registered by Canterbury for the season. A loss for Otago, but some good moments they can build on in future weeks. 38-24 the final score.
The 2015 ITM Cup was proudly brought to you by the Tui Brewery.